Los Angeles. Last stop in town before.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Find us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
I think it's so important, Mike, when we evaluate quarterbacks, especially in the later stages of their career, when they have a little bit of a drop-off, which obviously Kirk Cousins did in his first year early last year for the Falcons, you have to try to read between it. Why? Why was it so different? And I know it seems like an excuse, but I think coming off that Achilles injury took longer and took more out of Kirk Cousins than anyone really anticipated. So here he is a full year beyond that, healthier, and now that he can give it up very easily to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
That's to Mooney, complete right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Third and 7.
Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins out of the gun on third down. That's caught. It's high. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
First down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ooh. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. He wants to see more of going forward.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to the receivers do off the line. The defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Bradley
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and I'll tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No set contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And bring up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Falcons offense ready now for their second drive. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Cousins. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
Done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Bijan Robinson Robinson. Still going. And he will throw all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as they go away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Bills offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. High off the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
In football, oftentimes that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now, a former Dog played his college ball at Georgia. It's James Cook. And he'll get this up to the 44. Caden Ellis in on that stop. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now a timeout. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing now, Allen. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. This one caught at the 4.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Third and goal. Now it's Allen. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills are on the board. It's 10-7.
Bills 7.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here's Cousins. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Khalil Shakir returning for the Bills. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it 5-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
First down, Bill.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
James Cook. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw once more, here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's in. What a drive. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Prater's extra point is good. And the Bills are on top. It's 14-10.
Falcons 10.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down, Cousins. That one taken in by London. And they bring him across his midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they get 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. London brought in motion. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Cousins now. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A 47-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle.
brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, Shakir. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. One more time going up top with Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
He'll swing this one out to Cook, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Buffalo.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bills first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Throwing again is Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 7. To the air once more is Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Falcons 13.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At
The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Inside the 40. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Cousins. Throw over the middle, caught by London. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Robinson, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Field goal will make it a 1-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a two-point conversion here.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Bradley Pinion
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 2nd down, Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the 1st down and a gain of 12.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible. And we just saw why there.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Out breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. This one caught at the 4. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in. You have a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Carter on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That penalty is declined.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's second down. Cousins to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcons first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
That is caught at the 3. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. His kick is good, and the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bills 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This is 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll step up and run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here comes 2nd down. They go play action now. Here's Allen to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Again, it's Allen to the air. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Looking downfield for Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.